kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. If you enjoy videos where you get to see me create a fabulous drag look, well then guess what? You've tuned into the right channel. Now today's look is inspired by the zodiac sign Taurus, and I felt it was only fitting to grab my SheGlam Tenacious Taurus palette to help create this look. And I'm going to show you the inside of it. It's a really cute, and I feel it's a very unique kind of color story. Sort of dark plummy browns and rose colors, and these like this vibrant green and the olive tones. And I just felt it was really a beautiful color story, and that's what inspired me to create this look today. Now, when we get into the tutorial part, you're going to see that, because you're probably wondering, what is going on with the eyebrows, Toni? Well, I did do like a horn eyebrow, and unfortunately you can't see the full effect of the horn eyebrow once the wig is on. I didn't realize that was going to happen, but you know. But these things happen, and we just have to roll with the punches. So, unfortunately, the wig is covering up part of that horned eyebrow, but you still get the gist of the full look, I think. There isn't really that much more that I want to tell you about creating this look. I actually swatched the palette live for you in my tutorial, so you will get to see that there. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the best thing for me to do right now is just roll the tape back in time and show you how I created this Tenacious Taurus look today using the SheGlam Tenacious Taurus palette. So stay tuned. Okay, I am back. I glued the eyebrows down. Base foundation. I'm trying to go a little bit darker with my foundation. I just felt like, as far as how it looks on video, I think I've been going too light. And I did a little bit of cream contouring. I actually found this crown little concealer stick. I saw they were having like $5 palettes, and I got a couple things, and this was super cheap, and I said, let's just try it. I mean, how bad can it be? And it's not. It's fine. I think as far as doing the contouring, it worked good, and I just blended it out with a sponge. Okay, so for the most part today, we're using this SheGlam Tenacious Taurus palette, and last month it was Aries, and I think it was Adventurous Aries. I think I kept mistakenly called it Ambitious Aries or something like that. So, but this is Tenacious Taurus. I've got it right, and this is the color story, and it's a really interesting color story. This sort of rose mauve and green color story. I'm not exactly sure what eye look I want to do. I really do want the green and the rose both in one look. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it off, but we're gonna try. So maybe I'll just swatch it quick for you, like live, just for fun. So the first color is Committed. It's sort of a neutral gray plummy kind of color. Very nice. Next to that is Grace. That's more of like a soft rose shade. Nice. Then we have Mira is driving me nuts. Next we have Grounded. That looks nicely pigmented, sort of a cool tone olive brown. Then we have Venus, which is that really nice deep rose color, and it looks nicely pigmented. Then we have Mellow, which is, how do I describe this? Sort of a light olive brown? I'm not sure if that's the best way to describe it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Then we have Ambitious, that really bright green color right there. Very nice. Then we have Patience, which is really, it's the only shimmer in the palette. It's sort of a gold, sort of a champagne, I guess. Not really gold, more of a champagne shimmer. Not bad. And last but not least is this color Logic, which is sort of an olivey green tone. And there we have it there. There's the 8 colors. Did I get them all? Yes, all 8. There it is. And it's a really intriguing color story, I have to say. I don't have anything in my collection with like this exact kind of color story. At least I don't think I do. And I like it. Okay, now with the last palette, the Adventurous Aries, I did a kind of like a ram's horn eyebrow, and I thought, well, you know, this is Taurus, and Taurus is the bull. Bulls are known for their horns, and why not, just for fun, do a bull's horn kind of eyebrow? I mean, what would be wrong with just, you know, throwing caution to the wind and doing an eyebrow that I've never done before, and that would sort of go with the theme of Taurus. So, I think that's what we're going to do. And I think it's actually going to be sort of like one continuous brow that meets in the middle and everything. I mean, why not? Why not? What is there to lose? We're just going to sort of sketch it out. And see what happens. Okay, that's one side. Now the question is, can we make it match up on the other side? Probably not. It probably won't. But we're going to attempt it. So the idea is we sketch it out and then go in with powders and creams and things, and we'll just see how it looks. Okay, it's not quite symmetrical, but it's close enough. It's close enough. All right, so that's the idea. That's sort of the shape that we're going for. I'm just going to fast forward through it because there's not really much I can say about it. That's the shape of like a bull's horn that I'm going to do, and I'm just going to fill in and go over with powder, and probably then just touch up with concealer and foundation. So let's just dive right into it. I think I'm actually going to use this color Grounded from the palette itself to as for the powder on the ram's horn eyebrow. Not sure if it's the right one to use, but we're going to go for it. Okay, gonna have to do a lot of touching up on this one. I got a little crazy, but that's okay. I can fix it. Not too bad. I don't think I hate it. So all right. I'm gonna continue to fix up and touch up with some concealer and go back and forth with powder, and hopefully we'll have a completed brow when I get back. Okay, I'm back. I think the Taurus bullhorn is as good as it's gonna get, and I just don't want to work on it anymore. But I think it's fine. Now for the actual eye look, I set some Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base down as a base, and I'm trying to decide what to do. And I think what I'm gonna do is sort of a two-tone matte look, and use these sort of pink mauvey tones on the top, cut the crease, and then do these sort of greenish colors for like the lid. And yeah, I'm just gonna play, and we're gonna see what happens as we go along with the look. And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start with this lightest rose tone, Grace, and we're going to put that on the inside of the eye, and just see how it looks. This is all new territory for me because I've never done anything quite like this. But what's the point of just doing the same look over and over? There isn't any. There really isn't any. So we're placing that down there, and then now I'm going to go in with this really beautiful rose color called Venus, because I'm pretty sure we're going to sort of swoop out. I feel like I have a hair right there, but I don't. The mattes in these SheGlam palettes are really good. I was really, and I still find myself very surprised with how good they've been. As far as pigment, blendability, I mean, they really have surprised me. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that dark plummy color, Committed. Just sort of one doesn't, it's pretty dark in the pan, but I don't know, I'm not getting a lot of color payoff here on the eye. It's a little odd. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just dip back into Venus and add Venus into that color, because the pigmentation on that is pretty good, and we'll just deepen it with Committed. So maybe I'll just dip back and forth between the two. And sort of blend them out. Not too worried, because we're going to be cutting the crease. And usually cutting the crease hides a lot of messiness that we may have created along the way. And I think that's what will happen. Okay, I'm not too sure. It's kind of, that part got kind of patchy. But I'm just going to continue to work on blending all this out. Going to do the same on the other side, and then cut the crease. So let me hop off camera, do that, and I will be right back with all that stuff done. Okay, I'm back, and I did both sides with shadow, and I don't know, I'm going a little crazy. I brought it all the way up there, and we'll probably work that into the contour. Cut the crease, and I knew I was going to be using a lot of products, so I grabbed my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, what is this, Longwear Concealer Crease Proof with niacinamide, infinite coverage, and that's what I used to cut the crease. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with this really bright green all over that area, and then we'll probably deepen it up with some of the other olive colors. But I think I want the majority of it to be this green. I'm not sure if this is the right brush. Let's see. So I really want to pack this on. I want a distinct color difference between the rose and the green. So we'll see. Let's just see how that works. I don't think I'm going to bother incorporating the shimmer color into the eye look. I might use it for a little bit of highlight, just so I get some use out of it, but I think for the most part I'm just sticking with the mattes, these sort of rose and green tones. This green is really quite vibrant, I have to admit. Interesting. Don't know where we're going yet at this point, but as I always say, life is a journey, not a destination. So to get most of that color on the lid, and I still need to go back over it, but I think, and I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but now I'm going to go in with some of the more olive colors. I'm going to use this color, Logic. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's not exactly what I was hoping it would be, because it's looking pretty, it's looking kind of patchy. Alright, so I'm just going to continue to sort of blend this part out, and I think I'm just going to have to do some sort of liner work for the crease. I think there's no choice. So let me continue working on this, and then we'll come back and I'll do some liner work. Okay, so I'm back. So I went over all the eyeshadow, and you know, it's a little murky, but we'll see. Have to just make it work. I definitely want to do a little bit of liner between the pink and the green, and I grabbed this Chaotic Cosmetics cake liner that I have. It's a very, I don't know the name of the color, I'll have to look it up and put in the details, but it's a very light pale yellow, and I thought that would look good because I've done like white a lot, and I don't know, I just feel like white may be too stark. So we're going a little crazy today, kids, so let's just go with it and see what happens. Got some fallout there. Gotta hold the breath while I do this, so I can't talk. Oh, and these are like nail art liner brushes. I mean, they're you can get them really inexpensively on Amazon, and that's what I'm using to do the cake liner today. It's not bad. I still have a lot more touching up to do, and I gotta get the front, but the idea isn't bad. So far so good. Let's see. Let's just continue. Got a little bit wider there than I wanted, but happy accidents. Got a little messy. Oh, liner work is not easy, kids. It really isn't. Yeah, that got a little messy. So I'm just gonna have to keep playing and playing and playing. But you get the idea. So I'm gonna continue to work on this, and then I got to do the other side. So I'll be back once all that's done. Okay, so I'm back, and I did my liner work. I have to say, these liners are so good. They are so creamy, so opaque. The only bad thing is my technique. You know, and unfortunately, you know, I'm putting the product over area that's not smooth, and really they work their best and look their best when they're going over like a smooth surface. And unfortunately, you know, where I was putting it, it's kind of going over where eyebrows are glued down, and that area tends to have texture. So you know, if you look really close, there's a lot Oh, there, but it's not the product's fault. It's just my technique. When these dry down, though, they're so opaque and so set in place. You don't ever have to worry about them breaking up, moving, smudging, anything like that. Once they're down and dry, they're set in place. They're not coming off until you remove them at the end of the night. So, anywho, that's where we're at. I did a little bit of black liner work too on the top of the eye, and now I guess the only thing really left to do is just do a little bit of smoking out on the under eye, and I guess for that I do want to go darker, so I'm going to go in with this color grounded right here, and we're just going to see how it works. And then after that, there isn't much more to do. Well, there is quite a bit to do. There's, finishing the whole rest of the face, but I think I've taken the eye look about as far as I intend to. And I think we're just gonna sort of smoke out and give a little bit of a shadowed wing effect without having to actually do it with liner and messing things up. Okay, so that's basically what I want to do with the eye, other than, something in the waterline and eyelashes. So, let me go off camera, finish the face, do whatever final touches I need to do, and come back with a finished Taurus drag look. Wish me luck. And I'm back. And here it is, the finished drag look, my Tenacious Taurus Drag Look. What do you all think? Okay, now I have to admit, there are things about this look that I like, and there are things that I don't. What else is new, really? For one thing, I'm just a little disappointed. I didn't think this wig was going to be covering up the horns, the horn eyebrows as much as it does, but what can you do? I just didn't have anything styled that would be completely enough off of the face to show the horns of the eyebrows. I guess, I could have maybe done them differently, had them come, I don't know, but whatever, this is it. And like I said, I'm a little disappointed that you can't see the horn eyebrows, but there are things about the look that I do like. I think it's very sort of dramatic and dark but colorful, and I really do like that effect. Okay, now as far as what I did when I went off camera to finish up, well, obviously contouring and highlighting, and I went darker with my contouring today. I was just feeling like that might just go with this look. I was feeling like I wanted colorful but still dark, and I really like how the contouring came out. I think it looks really good as far as what I'm seeing in the monitor. For my blush, I went heavy with blush, and I went back into the palette and I used the rose color Venus as the as blush, and brought it all the way up to the temples, although with this wig you don't really see it. So much for that, right? I also went back into the palette and used this little champagne color, Patience, this shimmer. I use that as just a little bit of highlight on the upper cheek, and I think it looks good. I didn't overdo it, just a little touch. For the lips, I grabbed one of my Stila liquid lipsticks, and this is in the color Amore. It's kind of a dark rose mauve, and I thought that would go well with the overall look and the dress that I'm wearing, and of course just a little bit of ombre of Chaotic Cosmetics white liquid lipstick, Ghostly Soul in the middle, just for that pout, and I think it looks really, really good. And I think I did deepen up the eyes a little bit with some of the shadows from the palette, and heavy on mascara, and that was pretty much it. And I have to say that overall I like the look, specifically certain things. Overall, would I perform in this look? No, I wouldn't do this look for a performance, but there are certainly things in going heavier with the contouring and color that I do like, that I will probably start incorporating into more of my regular drag looks. Alright, so overall, I have to say, this little SheGlam Tenacious Taurus palette, it's a really good palette, and I think I got it for like $6 or $6.50 with a coupon, and I have to say the mattes, like the pigmentation is really good, especially the this rose, which is Venus, and this green, which is called Ambitious. Those are really good. Also this color, this sort of dark, sort of plummy brown, grounded, very good. This one, Committed, it was a little patchy. I made it work, but you know, it was just so-so. This olive, Logic, that was good. I don't think I used any of Mellow. This color, Grace, that color there, that was pretty good. And the shimmer, like I said, I used that as the highlight, and it worked out well. So overall, I like this palette. It's a cute little fun palette. I don't know if I would use it for performing, but for doing a video, and I think if you were doing an everyday kind of a look with it, I think you'd be happy with it. Oh, and I don't want to forget that Chaotic Cosmetics cake liner. I'm sorry, Ashley Jade. She's my good friend who's CEO of the company. I don't know what color this is. It's a very pale light yellow, and I like the little bit of definition it gave in the crease. Like I said, the only bad thing about it was my application, just because I'm not that skilled with cake liners as much as I would like to be, and of course I was not putting it over a smooth surface, which again doesn't help. But despite all of those things, the cake liner itself is fantastic. It's so opaque, so creamy, and goes on so smoothly. I can't say enough good things about these cake liners. So if you're looking for some good cake liners, check out Chaotic Cosmetics. I'm going to put a link to them down in the description box. Now, if you like this video, then please hit the like button down below. And as long as you're clicking on the like button, you might as well click on the subscribe and the notification bell. This way, YouTube will notify you every time one of my new videos comes out. Don't forget, you can also catch me on my weekly podcast, God, I'll Get You for That, Walter. That's the show I do with Tom Cat. We review episodes of the 1970s sitcom Maude, and we talk about the episode. We talk about how things were in the 1970s, how things have changed in so many ways, and how things have still remained the same, too. There's also my internet variety show, Naughty or Nice, that I do with the horror diva Alexis Flame. We also have a full line of merchandise for Naughty or Nice, including, t-shirts, coffee cups, eyeshadow palettes. We have a lot of great products. And the details for all the shows, all the merchandise, everywhere you can find me, Toni Homeperm, on social media, it's all listed down below. Well, kids, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see all of you again in the next one. Bye-bye.